Well, we wanted to welcome everybody to Cubs volleyball. Cubs kick off the season tonight at home versus the visiting Wolves of Menno. So welcome everybody that's joining out there on YouTube or watching on Alcester-Hudson channel 221. Hopefully, we're glad you're here and glad to bring volleyball back here for you as the Cubs look to rebound and rebuild after an 8-20 season last year. They won the in the postseason. They won the first round of the district play and then lost to Gayville-Vollen. The Wolves, their opponent, had a great regular season last year, finished 16-10 in the regular season, but however, their season ended a little prematurely as they were upset by Freeman Public in the first round of their district. So they're looking to continue their success from last year with a 16-11 overall record. These two clubs met opening night last year over in Menno, and the Wolves defeated the Cubs 3-1. So we're excited to bring volleyball for you here today as the Cubs bring out their 2025 team and see what happens. The team is led by returning senior Delta Pies and some other seniors in there, and some people in new roles. So we should see. We will see what happens tonight as we kick it off here, and we're gonna have starting lineups and the anthem in just one moment. So.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's volleyball opening night. The match between the visiting Wolves of Menno and your hometown Alcester-Hudson Cubs. First up, we'll have the starting lineups for the visiting Wolves. Junior number 1, Irvin Schrock. Junior number 3, Elliot Fisher. Senior number 5, Madison Schaefer. Junior number 8, Ashlyn Bergen. Senior number 13, Lexington Big Nick. Junior number 14, Kylie Gudmiller. And at libero tonight for the Wolves, number 2, sophomore, Ashlyn Derby. The Wolves are coached by head coach Dana Peterson, assisted by Rachel Stokes. Now, the lineup for your hometown Alcester-Hudson Cubs. Junior number 2, Paxton Muller. Junior number 6, Emily Winquist. Junior number 7, Emma Solberg. Senior number 9, Delta Pine. Senior number 10, Heidi Swanson. Senior number 11, Lauren Meyer. And at the barrel for the Cubs, junior number 3, Ines Garcia. Cubs are coached by head coach Andrew Reed, assisted by Alexis Gray. Now, if you please, we'll stand and face the flag as tonight's anthem is being sung by Alcester-Hudson students Lila H. and Emmy Connor. get ready to play some volleyball.
And again, welcome everybody as we're ready to get go. Opening night, Cubs and Wolves. Grab your popcorn, your favorite chair, your favorite beverage, whatever it might be, and have a seat and enjoy some high school volleyball. Pretty good crowd here tonight as the Cubs take on the Wolves here to start out. As I said in pregame, Cubs off an 8-20 season, looking to rebound with some new faces out there in the starting lineup. They're anchored by some returning starters: Delta Pies, Emma Solberg, Paxton Moeller, and Emily Winquist, to name a few. We've got some height with number 10, Heidi Swanson. She's in there on the front line. She played a lot of varsity action this year, starting this year as a senior. So we're about to see what the 2025 product here of the Alcester-Hudson Cubs volleyball team is after an off season of workouts and camps and everything in the summer. We're finally putting on the uniforms today and getting after it. So we're ready to go. Looks like for the Wolves, number five, Madison Schaefer is going to serve it up, and we're ready to go to kick off the 2025 season. And it results in a point for the Wolves there, and Schaefer set to serve it up again as the Wolves lead 1-0. The shot by Winquist, just a bit outside, just right on the line almost, but it's going to be a point for the Wolves as they go up 2-0 here. And number 5, Schaefer, set to serve it again for the Wolves here. And that one just a bit outside. And Cubs get their first point of the match in the 25 season. And back to serve is the before-mentioned Swanson for the Cubs. He gets it nice and easily over there. There's a nice little hit by number 8, Fergan. And back to serve is the libero, sophomore Ashlyn Derby for the Wolves as they lead 3-1. And that one in the net. Cubs catch a break and get the serve back. And that shot is close. The line judge dive it on that. She does recover and say it was in. So nice shot right on the line by the Cubs. And we're all tied up at 3-3. Here's the serve now. Delta Pies serving. And Cubs playing the line dance today. That one just outside the line. So they trail by 1 as number 13, Lexi McNick's a senior for the Wolves. It's ready to serve. Meyer digs that out. Winquist gets it. It's going to be a free ball for the Wolves. They're going to set it up. They're going to go with their middle hitter, number 14, Guthmiller. And she's able to get it just in front of the outstretched arms of the libero. New student transfer, Inez Garcia for the Cubs, playing libero tonight. She's a junior. And there's Meyer who digs it out. Kaiser sets it for Solberg. Solberg sends it over. Solberg sends it over again. Guthmiller. Kind of a chess match right now. That's Paxton Moeller with the hit. Set by Kaiser. Solberg sends the free ball over. This is Guthmiller, tries a tip. Nice save by number 13, McNick there in the back row. It's going to be a close one to the net, right at the net, and the Wolves can't get it over. As Solberg skies up there, doesn't get the block, but her presence was felt, and the Cubs trail by 1 here, 5-4. Checking in for the Cubs Who just checked in? I think Ayana Shizzle just checked in for the Cubs. And nice serve by Emily Winquist gets the ace, bouncing awkwardly off the Wolf player. And just like that, the Cubs are all tied up at 5. That's an ace serve from Winquist, and they take the 1-point lead here. Winquist, the junior for the Cubs. She sends over a line drive serve. They're going to set up Guthmiller. There's McNitch, hits that one over. Now this is going to be Ayana Shizzle. Nice dig by number 13, McNitch, but the Wolves can't get it over the net. And the Cubs, just like that, have gone from 3-0 to lead 7-5. And so back to serve again is Winquist. Nice line drive serve into the back row. Tricky here for the Cubs. Garcia gets it over. Nice dig by Garcia. There's a set. This is Solberg. She winds up and thunders it home right inside the line. And Cubs lead 8-5 now. Nice set. Nice spike by Solberg. Winquist serving again. Oh, just a bit outside. And that'll end the nice service run for Winquist. But Cubs able to take a 2-point lead as the side out goes to the Wolves. Number 8, Ashlyn Fergan up to serve. Solberg sends the free ball over. This like it's going to be a set for Fisher. Nope, it's going to be hit by number 4. That was Guthmiller with a hit just a few moments ago. Here's Guthmiller again with a little bit of tip. And Kaiser sets it up. Dug out by Derby. Kaiser sends it into the back row. This is going to be Guthmiller again. Dug out by Kaiser. Moeller with a set for Shizzle and can't quite get it through the net. So 8-7 now your score. Cubs still on top. Again, thanks again for joining us here for our live streams this sports year. We are doing everything in-house, so we're glad to just kind of recreate the broadcast magic for you the best we can. This year, our sponsors, we do have sponsors as the Cubs get a side out. They lead 2-0. Want to thank the sponsors. We'll be saying them here in just a little bit, but they're scrolling across the top of the screen for you. And so we want to thank them as Paxton Moeller, the junior, back to serve. That one just a bit outside, and just like that, still 9-8, close game. But if you're interested in sponsoring our live stream broadcast, 100% of the cost goes right back to the school to help us really empower students to pick this up and do a lot of the production work. Gets them involved in things as well as the Cubs send that one back over with the free ball, but just a bit too hard, and we're all knotted at 9. Back to serve is number 3, Fisher, for the Wolves. Nice little tip there. Might have been Moeller, I believe. Gets right into the Wolf campfire there, and Cubs take the lead back. Serving is Garcia, and just a bit outside on that one. And we're all tied up at 10. As number 14, Guthmiller, back to serve. And that one just a bit outside. So a little first game jitters, maybe a little bit too much adrenaline, and some of these serves are going just a bit long for either team. As Cubs lead 11-10. This is Lauren Meyer back to serve. She fires it into the back row. But the Wolves, nice save there, get it over. This is Winquist. Moeller's going to do a back set for Swanson. Swanson gets it right into the Wolf campfire. And Cubs lead by 2. And back to serve is Meyer again. Student section on their feet. But that one goes Menno's way, and we're back at 12-11. Close match here in the first set. This is Schaefer. Schrock sends it in the back row. Cubs can't control the errant dig. And we're all knotted up at a dozen each. 12-12 here in set number 1. Best of 5 sets to 25 for a refresher for you guys watching at home. And that one on the wrong side of the line as well. Wolves take a 13-12 lead. Not a real power game showed by both Cubs, or both clubs here tonight. It's kind of a little finesse work around the net, and Cubs get that one to fall. And we're all knotted up at 13-13. Junior Sidney Kaiser serving. Nice save by number 14, Guthmiller. And Pies gets it through the outstretched arms of Fergan, or McNinch, and gets the point for the Cubs. They go back up by 1. And that's Winquist. Pies to Moeller to Winquist. Gets it through the block of McNinch. So there's a little power game for the Cubs as Winquist loads up, jumps, and delivers. Winquist, a good jumper. She went to state and long jump this year. And that serve just a bit outside. And 15-14, Cubs still up by 1. And this is Derby. She gets it in the Cubs' back row. Wolves will have a free ball here. And that's Guthmiller. Nice block by Delta Pies. And Cubs get the point. Diving Meyer, but can't get it to go the right way. And we're 16-15 the score. Solberg gets it over the net, sends it right back over. Wolves hit it through the block. Moeller sends a free ball over. And Guthmiller is going to push it in. She gave it a push all the way to the very back corner, about the far in the back corner as you can get.
Need help on the commentary? You got this one plugged in. If it's not plugged in, don't worry about it.
And I'm excited, folks, as we, looks like my ace color commentator and knowledge of all things volleyball, athletic director.
I don't know about that.
Mitchell Johnson here, enlighten us here on this broadcast. Not a lot of power game going on right now. Both clubs just kind of feeling out their kind of new squads here for the year.
No, a lot of finesse out there on the court so far, but it is it takes a little set to get relaxed, get dialed in for sure.
Yep, and that one just a bit outside for the Wolves. This is Winquist, who had a nice spike not too long ago. Cubs student section getting in it. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. So Cubs lead by 3, 19-16. We'll be right back in about 1 minute. And we're back, and after the timeout, Cubs have taken a 3-point lead. This is Winquist. Oh, right off the net. Great serve by Winquist. Skims the net on that one and goes for a point.
Winquist has been hot on the serve so far.
Yeah,
the Menno Wolves have definitely had trouble with her.
One of the Cubs' early runs was on Winquist serves, and she hits that one right off McNinch. And just like what happened last time she served, Cubs starting to rally a little bit. They now have their largest lead of the set, 21-16. She has that nice low line drive serve.
Yeah, Menno's definitely struggling to return it for sure.
Mm-hmm. Comes over low and comes over with some velocity on it. This is, almost saved by the Cubs, but Guthmiller gets it through for the Wolves, and they trail by 5. And the Cubs rally, trying to get a little momentum here as they're down 22-17. This is Fergan. Cubs can't get that one over. And 22-18. I think we're in for some close sets here tonight. As this one's pretty close as well.
Feels almost like a defensive battle. I don't think either team's been very aggressive hitting so far. It's more lay back, get the ball over, and let the other team make the mistakes.
And that one, nice pinpoint accuracy past the diving arms of Kaiser. And Schaefer serves up, Fergan serves it up again. This will be a free ball for the Cubs.
Cubs got to do a better job taking advantage of free balls here.
Nope, they're going to get called for net. Looks like Wolves were in the net, so 23-19. Gotta like that moment to get the momentum back and the serve back, get that 23rd point, and kind of hopefully end this rally from the Wolves and just put them away in set 1 as Junior Moeller up to serve. Ooh, and she bounces that one up. I bet you can't do that one twice.
Yeah, that was – I wasn't sure that one was going to bounce over the top. If he was pretty low on the net, they hit that one.
That's almost like hitting glass from three-point range. But anyway, nice serve, nice completion. Cubs 1 point away from set number 1. We'll be right back after the Wolves timeout. And we're back here. Cubs have taken control here in set number 1, trying to close out set number 1 from the Wolves. You don't see just Menno named by themselves in many sports. I think about everything but volleyball, they're co-op with Scotland. Is that correct?
The only one that comes to mind off the top of my head, maybe not cross country.
Okay.
But otherwise that I know of,
I'm guessing
know football, I know basketball, and I know track.
Yeah.
And I know softball as well.
And Cubs do get that first set taken care of. They lead 1-0. We'll be back in about 3 minutes. Time to get up and get yourself something from the fridge or some popcorn or something. So we'll be back with set number 2. And we're getting ready for set 2. We're going to welcome a couple guest commentators here. Alcester-Hudson seniors Owen Sirk and Jacob Cole. They're going to bring you a set 2 for you.
All right, Cubs ready to serve set 2. Took the first set. Back to serves Heidi Swanson.
Looks like they came into the net there.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it looks like what happened there. Heidi will serve again. Number 7, senior. A little strong there by 13, Lexi McKinnick, senior, 5'10" outside hitter. Just a little short there, coming back off the good serve from Heidi Swanson. Cubs up 3-0.
Got a pretty small class this year for the seniors. I think we got 4 of them. Delta Pies, Heidi Swanson, Lauren Meyer and Kaylee Peterson.
5, I think, Anna Oberg also.
And Anna Alberg.
Subbing in, Sydney Kaiser comes in for Heidi Swanson to play the back row. Back to serve for Menno is number 5, Madison Schaefer, senior, 5'7". Good serve, dug by Lauren Meyer. Emily Winquist tips it over the net. Oh, good spot there by Menno. Dug there by Moeller. Winquist gets it over, but just a little outside there. Menno fights their way back into here, down 3-0, now tied 3-3. Number 5 still serving.
Now to serve for the Cubs, we got Delta Pies. It's a little too short there.
Just a little short there. Tied at 4 still. First set was close. Second set's panning out to be close.
Up to serve now, number 2, Ashlyn Derby, the libero.
Menno pulls ahead now, 5-4.
Not much of a student section for the middle. What are they, the Trappers or what are they?
Bearcats, I think.
Bearcats.
Yeah, it's a trip though, so don't blame them. Is that number 7? Number 7, Emma Solberg finished that one up. Good spike there. Back to serve is Winquist. She's a junior. Pretty big junior class for the Cubs here. Right now we've got all juniors in. Kind of crazy.
Just a little too short for Ayana to get hit that ball.
Back to serves number 13, Lexi McKinnick. Good dig there by Solberg, set Paxton Moeller. Joust at the net. Cubs get it over. Number 8, Ashlyn Fergan. Just couldn't quite get it over the net there. She's a junior.
Now to serve for the Cubs, we got Paxton Moeller.
Dug there by number 13, Lexi.
Looks like the Bearcats jumped over, or had their foot go across the line at the bottom there.
Cubs pull ahead again in this very closely contested match, 7-6, Alcester. Ooh,
Nice
good
serve
by Moeller. Ace for the Cubs. Good spot by Moeller again. That's back-to-back aces. Cubs are going on a tear here. 9-6, Alcester-Hudson.
Not sure that coach loved that call over there.
Hit there by Winquist. Oh, just out. Miss Christensen over there with the call, the line judge. Back to serve number 8, Ashlyn Fergan, junior, 5'5".
Nice spike there, Swanson.
14, Kylie Guthmiller pushes it over. Solberg finishes it up right on the line there. That one might have clipped Miss C. Into the game, number 6. Number 9, excuse me, Delta Pi, senior.
Served by Moeller.
14, Guthmiller with the hit across. Number 5, Madison Schaefer. A little bit of trouble with that one at the net. Back to serve, junior number 7, Emma Solberg. Cubs kind of scrambling there, ended up getting it over. Schaefer returns the favor back to the Cubs. And just out of Swanson's reach there. Excuse me. Is it Menno Bearcats?
I think so.
All right, Menno Bearcats crawl within 3. 11, 8.
Or the Wolves.
Wolves.
It says on their arm, actually.
Okay, my bad. Wolves.
I think it would be the
Marion. Yeah, all right. Same colors.
Freeman Academy. They're split up now, right?
I'm not sure. That one's just a little strong there by Ayana Schissel. Back to serve for Menno, number 3, Ellie Fisher. Junior, 5'6", outside hitter. Good save there by Delta Pies diving into the student section. And that one was in. Just right over the heads of our back row, snuck it right in there. The Wolves within 1. Second set here, tightly contested. 11-10, Alcester up. Good dig there by 3, Fisher. Guthmiller slaps it over. And right off the fingertips of the Wolves there, number 8, Ashlyn Fergan, just couldn't quite reach that one. Good hit by number 10, Swanson, on the outside there.
Just a little short there for Shizzle. Now subbing for the Cubs, number 11, Lauren Meyer.
Back to serve for Menno Wolves is Kylie Guthmiller. Pretty good serve there.
It's a little too hard for Winquist to control that one.
Yeah, good ace there from the Wolves, ties it back up, 12-12. What a set we got going on here. Number 9, Pie's able to get a hand on that one. Swanson not able to get it over the net there. Little miscommunication as Menno pulls ahead in this second set, 13-12 Wolves. Guthmiller still serving.
Nice block there by the Cubs, by combination of Winquist and Pies.
Winquist back to, just couldn't quite get that one over, kind of pounded into the net.
Cubs looking pretty good, considering they lost quite a bit of seniors last year.
Yeah, we did lose quite big senior class last year on the volleyball team. Guthmiller here going on a tear, serving back there. Gives the Wolves a 3-point lead here in set 2. Good dig there by Pies. Good hit by Swanson, ends the run from the Wolves there. Much needed for the Cubs there.
Kaiser in for Swanson.
Kaiser will serve. 5 Schaefer with the set. 13 McKinnick with the kill. That to serve for Menno, number 5, Madison Schaefer, senior. Good serve there, dug up by Winquist. Oh, good block from Menno there. Combination of Lexi and Ashlyn.
Cubs having a little miscommunication. Now to serve for the Cubs is number 3, Enos. Not sure what her last name is.
Solberg just slaps it back over the net. Good play there. Number 13, McKinnick, cleans up the overpass there from the Cubs. Saw the opportunity and just took it. Pretty good play there by the Wolves as they're up 17-14 with Librero, number 2, Ashlyn Derby going back to serve. Good dig there by Ines. Ooh, just a little strong there from the Wolves. 15-17. This one's a nail biter, folks. Back to serve Winquist for the Cubs here. Tip up at the net by Ayana and Solberg. A little bit of an overpass. Ends up Cubs' favor as can't quite keep it in. The Wolves can't. 16-17. Back and forth match here. Menno up 1. Make that 2 on a Emily Winquist miss serve. Schissel gets it over the net, dug by 13, Micknick. And 14, Guthmiller pushes it over. Kaiser pushes it to the back row, and it's in. Close call there. Cubs take it in favor. Subbing in, Heidi Swanson for number 12, Sydney Kaiser. Back to serve, number 2, Paxton Moeller.
Not a lot of height for the Menno Wolves. Cubs got a couple tall people.
14, Guthmiller can't quite keep that one in. Pretty strong hit there, though. 18-18, all tied up again, set 2. Cubs took the first set. There's an ace from number 2, Moeller.
Looks like we got timeout Wolves. Back from the break, we got Moeller to serve.
19-18 Cubs for the second set here. Ooh. Right into the net there by number 3, Ellie Fisher. Was going for the dump. Couldn't quite get the ball over.
Cubs football starting off pretty good this year.
Yup. Beat preseason seed number 1, Howard. Pretty big win for the Cubs. Go to Centerville this Friday.
On their homecoming.
Yeah, that'll be a good game.
Kickoff's at 7, I think.
I believe so. That was Fergan, number 8, with the serve. Perfect spot there by Schissel, right in between the rotating Menno D. Into the game is Pies. Come play front row. Back to serve Solberg, 21-19 Cubs. Little confusion there on the court. Not sure what that was all about. 14, Guthmiller puts it in the perfect spot. Cubs can't quite return it. Serve goes back to Menno. 21-20, Cubs lead.
Now to serve for the Wolves, we got number 3, Ellie Fisher, junior.
Good hit there by Swanson. Dug up by the Wolves. Tip at the net by Pies. Dug by Winquist. A little strong there by Ayana Schissel. Knots it all up at 21-21. Still serving is Fisher for the Wolves. That one looked like it was over the Cubs, but ended up staying on our side as Menno pulls ahead. 22-21. What a match we got here in set 2. Dug by Winquist. Ines Garcia takes that one. Pies puts it over. Number 1, Everett Sherrock, junior, 5'4". Couldn't quite get that one over.
Cubs head to Del Rapids St. Mary on Thursday for their next volleyball game.
Yeah, that'll be a good test for the Cubs. Quite a bit of a trip over there. And just like that, we say Menno's got the lead, and here comes the Cubs taking it right back. 23-22 Cubs. Meyer back to serve. Good serve by Meyer. Number 1, Sherrock with the hit over.
Good save by Moeller there.
Winquist gets it over. Tipped over the net by Guthmiller. Moeller hits it. Pies gets it over. Got a rally going here. 14 pushes it to the corner, dug up by Moeller. Both teams can't really get a hit in here. It's a lot of tips and pushes. Just as we say that, there goes Winquist with a swing. Good way to end a rally there for the Cubs.
Match point, 24-22.
Looks like we've got a break. Timeout, Menno.
We're back from the timeout. Cubs lead 24-22.
Back to serve will be Lauren Meyer. Cubs hoping to just get it over the net here and take set 2. Meyer to serve. Dug by 13. McKinnick. Lead the match 2-0. Senior quarterback Tommy Walth on the interview here. So Tommy, how did the first game go?
Went pretty well. Got the dub. You know, that's all that matters sometimes. So.
Yeah. What were some of the key players in Howard's game?
You know, Darren Dykstra had a pretty good game. 5 touchdowns, 180 yards on the ground. I suppose you better hand a little bit of the credit to the O-line, you know. They were fighting out there all game, so.
Yeah, it's a good game on the ground for the Cubs. Howard ranked number 1. How does that feel beating a number 1 ranked team preseason?
Well, you know, obviously they lost a little bit from last year, but I think they're still pretty solid, so it feels good to go in there and get the dub.
Looking to the future, what are we thinking?
You know, I think we're going to have a couple tough games down the road, but I think we could, you know, if we go in there and play like we play ball, we can get her done.
I like that. That was senior quarterback Tommy Walth with the interview. All right, and now we got the man, the myth, the legend, senior running back Darren Dykstra. Captain Darren Dykstra, I should say. Hey, Darren, how did it feel scoring 5 touchdowns?
You know, man, it felt pretty good scoring those 5 touchdowns at Howard. I got to give it to my own linemen and my wide receivers. They were giving their all, blocking out in front, and it was a good game. You know.
Very good game for you, Darren. 605 Sports did a write-up on you.
Yes, they did. You can look at it on their website, 65 Sports. You just got to search it up.
What did you think about that?
I felt pretty honored, you know. It was the first time something like that happened. You know, he called me up. I took a few questions. It felt pretty good.
You got any plans after high school?
I'm hoping to go to USD for pre-med.
Nice.
And currently enrolled in the U.S. military.
Attaboy.
National Guard Army.
Thank you for your service, Darren. Now back to the game.
Now for the Cubs, or for the Wolves, we got number 5, Madison Schaefer. And it looks like it's going to be an ace.
Well, the first 2 sets here in Alcester-Hudson have been very closely contested. Cubs taking both of them, but this game could flip around in a hurry. Cubs got to stay on their toes.
Yeah, I think communication's one of them pretty good right now. Last year they kind of struggled with that.
I think they just got to put their foot on the gas. They can't slow down just because they're up 2 sets. Got to keep playing. 13, McKinnick hits it over there. That'd be Menno's tallest. She's 5'10", senior outside hitter. Cubs' tallest is 6 foot Heidi Swanson. That's a pretty good height for the Cubs there. Get up and hit and block and stuff like that. Back to serve is Heidi Swanson. Winquist tips it over the net. Menno waiting for it, though. Tipped up by Pies. Cubs do get it over. Miscommunication there.
Hard spike by number 13. Just a little bit too hard to get it outside of the
Court.
Now to serve for the Cubs, we got number 10, Heidi Swanson.
There's a hit by Winquist. Good dig by 14, Guthmiller. Lexi Micknick puts it over.
Nice hit there by the Cubs. Cubs football field looking pretty good this year.
Yeah, big old logo on it. It was pretty cool. Something new. Menno kind of all over the place. Dude gets it over. Pies pushes it to the back row.
Yeah, I think the Wolves are just struggling with that miscommunication right now, leading them to not have that good of a game right now, I guess.
Yeah, 4-1. Cubs are pulling ahead. Good dump there by 5. Schaefer. Number 1, Shurock hits it over. Winquist to hit for the Cubs.
It's a little too hard there.
A little too hard there. Winquist, really strong hitter for the Cubs.
Sub in for Swanson, we got number 12, Kaiser.
Just a little short there from Librero, number 2, Ashlyn Derby, sophomore, Librero, 5'2". Back to serve for the Cubs is number 3, Ines Garcia. .54 defensive specialist. Just can't quite keep that one in. Right now for the Cubs in the front row, we got number 2, Paxton Moeller, 12, Sydney Kaiser, 7, Emma Solberg. In the back,
good dig there.
we got Winquist, Ines Garcia, and Lauren Meyer. Winquist able to get to that one. Little strong there by 3, Fisher. Right now, Menno's pounding the ball. They just can't find their way into the court.
Now number 5, Ayana Shizzle in for the Cubs. Serve for the Cubs, Emily Winquist.
Winquist just into the net there. Looks like she didn't get quite all of that ball. Back to serve for Menno, number 8, Ashlyn Fergan. (7-4) Cubs up by 3 into the game. Swanson. Back to serve number 2, Moeller.
Cubs lead in the set 2-0. In the sets 2-0.
Good serve there by Moeller. Good hit there by Schissel. Number 5, junior. 5'9" outside hitter. Put it in a pretty good spot there. And there's an ace for Moeller. Cubs looking good in the home opener here. Up 9-4, 2 sets to none. Moeller to serve again. And another ace. Moeller's got a pretty good jump serve, putting it to work here. Set by 5, Schaefer. Right off number 6, Winquist hands and shoots it to the back wall. Cubs couldn't quite get it back. Back to serve 3, Fisher for Menno Wolves. Cubs lead 10-5. Fisher can't quite get it over. Back to serve is junior Solberg. And it's an ace. Hits that top net cord. That's a pretty tough one to get for the defense.
Pretty good crowd here for the Cubs tonight.
Yeah, showing up for the home opener. That's pretty cool. We also have 2 former Alcester-Hudson high school graduates coaching our team. Kind of shows some good culture here. People want to come back.
Looks like we got a timeout. Not sure what team.
I think Menno took that timeout. We'll be back. Solberg with the serve. Tipped over the net by 5, Schaefer. Pretty heads-up play there. And Ayana Schissel takes another swing. What a game she's having. Good kill there. Cubs up 9 here, 14-5. Number 3, Fisher with the dig. 14, Guthmiller with the kill there. Perfect spot.
How's your Dolphins looking this year?
They'll be good. They'll be fine. I hope. I say that every year, though.
Yeah.
Good jump serve there by Guthmiller. It's pretty good serve there. Schaefer with the set. Tipped over the net by 13, McNeish. Back to serve 14, Guthmiller. 5'6" junior, middle hitter. Got a pretty good jump serve here. Winquist with the dig. Tipped over the net by Pies. Schaefer sets 13, McNeish hits the ball. There's Swanson in a good spot.
Nice spike there.
Able to get it into that far corner. Good kill there by number 10, Swanson.
Cubs leading 15-7 in the 3rd set.
Back to serve, Ayana Schissel. Good serve there. Dug by 3, Fisher.
Nice spike there by number 1, Aaron Schrock.
Right on the line there.
Urban
Good
Schrock.
spot. Good spot by Winquist. 16-7. Cubs kind of running away with this one. Another ace. Good ace there for the Cubs. Cubs up 10. Schissel with the ace there. Back to serve again. Cubs kind of keeping their foot on the gas. This is good to see. Tipped over the net and right in the perfect spot by Menno. Menno's not going to give up though. They're gonna keep fighting into this game. Back to serve 5, setter Schaefer. Winquist and Muller not quite on the same page there with the set and the spike. Ends up for a pretty easy cleanup for the Wolves there. Madison Schaefer, senior setter, back to serve again. That was a really good serve. Number 13, McNeish, cleans up the overpass there. Menno is not out of this game. They're clawing tooth and nail back into it, 17-10. Tipped right over. Moeller sets Winquist. Winquist hits it pretty good there. Blocked at the net by number 8 and 13. And there's a block combination of Heidi Swanson and Delta Pies.
Yeah, ball's moving pretty fast. Kind of hard to see who blocks it there.
I know.
Now to serve for the Cubs, got Sydney Kaiser.
Sherrock with the hit. Couldn't quite get that one over. Menno ends up hitting it 4 times. Into the game for the Cubs, senior Anna Oberg. Out is number 2, Paxton Moeller. Good sequence there for the Wolves. Number 1, Sherrock to serve.
Nice dig there.
Dug by Ines.
Ooh.
Ooh, miscommunication there by the Cubs. Sherrock will serve again.
Wolves fighting their way back to come back and make the Cubs
Work.
yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to just roll over for us. We got to keep going. Just as I say that, Wolves are finding all the weak spots in the Cubs defense right now. Sherrock serve again, junior, 5'4". Winquist sets it up. Sydney Oberg, not quite, can't keep it in the boundaries there. 19-14, Menno only down 5. I know at one point in this game they were down 10, so.
Yeah, they're still fighting, not quitting.
They're not going to.
Sure, the coach loves to see that.
Yup. Good set by Pies right into the middle of the Menno D.
Just a little miscommunication there again. Good dig there by Ines Garcia.
Yeah, good spike by McNeish there as well. Good play all around. Menno just can't rotate quite quick enough to get to that middle ball there.
Cubs up 7, 21-14.
Back to serve is foreign exchange student Ines Garcia. It's a good addition to the Cubs volleyball team.
Yeah, that was a great serve there.
Great serve there. Ends up catching Menno off guard. Ends up into the net. 22-14, Cubs pulling away again. Into the game number, can't quite see the number, but Kaylee Peterson, senior. Good dig there by Librero Ashlyn Derby. Garcia with a good dig. Winquist hits it over. Menno in position though. Oberg with the set. Solberg with the kill. Good swing there from junior Emma Solberg.
Looks like we got a timeout from the Wolves. Cubs still have 2, and the Wolves have 0 now.
Back to serve. Garcia for the Cubs. Good dig there by Derby. Peterson gets it back over. Number 3, Fisher tries to clean up the overpass.
It's getting a little wild here. Cubs pull through though. Ines back to serve for the Cubs.
Cubs only need one more to take their home opener. 3-0. See what Menno has for an answer. Garcia pushes back corner. That'll do it. Cubs win. Cubs taking this match 3-0. Great showing for the Alcester-Hudson Cubs in their home opener. Cubs are back in action Thursday in Del Rapids, and we got a football game Friday in Centerville. Thank you for watching, and go Cubs.
And a great win for the Cubs here on opening night, thanks to us. Great job just really putting the Wolves away there in sets 2 and 3 and really making an early night of it. So good work for all the Cub players. Thanks for my guest announcers. It's great to have students come up and want to commentate. Hopefully they were entertaining. Mr. Jacob Cole and Owen Cirk, always plenty to say between those two. But great victory for the Cubs. Cubs will be on the road Thursday at Del Rapids St. Mary's. Next home broadcast will be Tuesday versus Scotland, I believe. We'll have that one for you. Cubs football is on the road again Friday at Centerville. So good night. God bless everybody. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next Tuesday for the next home broadcast.